guys, Anime is here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video, and in this video we will see what if Naruto sacrificed his life for Jubi. It was in the darkest part of Underworld, near the heart of the wing that has been his prison for an eternity. Before him was his youngest son, the Titan Lord Kronos. So far, your plan has failed miserably, my child, and now you are before me. For what? The beg for my help? A giant figure spoke bitterly without looking up towards his rebellious son. True to his harsh word before, the giant figure was Kronos, or at least a part his remains, that while without mouth still somehow had the ability to speak. Father, what I have done you was not without cause. You have been a mad and without unjustly imposed his own kids, but now that my own son rules, he vanished as titans, treated us like worthless beasts once again. The mighty Kronos is asking for my help to improve his desperate situation and that of his siblings. But what will you get from this deal? Why should I add you? The Sandman responded angrily, still upset about the terrible battle that had happened so many millenniums ago. You will be in power, father. Everyone will know that once that the primitive of the sky has returned to rule again. All that I ask for you in return is to free and my siblings from tortures. Kronos spoke with conviction in his voice, and the no-named Kronos began the chuckle for first time since his son cut him pieces. The great props, that very thing that every Olympian had feared of over 15 years now had been fulfilled, but somehow at some point the gods had made an incredible big mistake. All three Zeus presidents had heads in their utter panic, completely desecrated. A certain detail that could have proved fatal for goods, despite their power. None of them were the headless god. There was someone that had been born of the rather creator a long time before them. Aphrodite, the goddess of love, it had been a daughter still at the background. That was the battle, a heroic fight, simple decision to not betray the Olympus had the hat. The fate of the world instead of the stamping of the looks he had told Kiran where he had wanted to meet her, and before an hour had passed some of the strongest. Heroes and gods had struggled to successfully ambush the princess Andromeda like the best of the Kronos remains back into the underworld. After successfully preventing what could possibly have been the end of all human civilization, not only Camp Half-Blood, but also the gods Olympus were celebrating. But despite the remarkable achievement, the celebration was short when a ghostly form of the mighty Phaeton appeared their middle. Many thought that the snake-like creature had been killed by Apollo forever, so when the smoke began to sail into the form the revealed, all gods were immediately on ego, but before someone could say something or to attack or the snake begins to hiss, a child of virgin goddess will offer hope through his promise. The whole blood and hands it the man die, but has the power within him destroy the sky. To win the most sacrifice, what made him equal? His biggest weakness are his species people. To the first god need to choose the pressure. Greeks will fear for the blood banner. One else the enemy will fulfill his threat. One thing was apparent to everyone that despite their effort another was coming.